A very good day, sir. So we are from Group 6, Pandora. We'd like to present our chemical device which name as a disinfect generator. So these are my group members, myself, Mitten, and Danny Shilman, Anis Sumaira, and Edith. So now we are going for the first chapter, product survey and business model. So the first chapter is the market demand analysis. So according to the study, in 2022, the growth of electrostatic disinfectant sprayers market will have a significant change from previous years. Over the next 5 years, the electrostatic disinfectant sprayers market will register a 7.2% CAGR in terms of revenue. The global market size will reach USD 159.8 million by 2027 from USD 98.2 million in 2020. In this study, 2021 has been considered as the base year and 2022 to 2027 as the forecast period to estimate the market size for electrostatic disinfectant sprayers. So now we're going to see the Malaysia markets and demand for the disinfectant generator. So there is an increasing number of Bursa Malaysia listed companies announcing plans to divert their production and distribution capabilities into manufacturing medical products and equipment such as disinfectant generator since March 2020. And about the total 8 companies invest and sell the disinfectant generator in our country, where a lot of customers buying the product for their daily use. So now we're going to see the development of the specific product. Disinfectant generator that used to disinfect clothes, our belongings, and also sanitize our body. And also the electrolysis process occur with the help of cathode and not electrodes to kill the germs and pathogens. The third one is a sodium chloride salt solution will be used as a disinfectant solution. So now we're going to see the market survey report on disinfectant generator. So the first part is the product functionings. A disinfectant generator works efficiently as it is able to kill germs and pathogens, example viruses, bacteria, and etc. The device will be sold in low cost price, which all customer can afford to buy. And expected greater lifetime, which is long lasting and less weight, which is easy to handle. So second, we will see the environmental needs. Disinfectant generator is an eco-friendly device. Second, the material used in developing the product provides a zero negative impact to the environment, and the integral green features and environmental benefits into the production of a new disinfectant generator and a solution used as a disinfectant solution. So now we're going to see the safety needs. So possibility to have a potential health effect of sodium hypochlorite when we not use it properly. And then this disinfectant generator device is completely safe to be used. So this is the last part of the chapter 1, innovation map of a disinfectant generator. And it starts from a process or manufacturing technology and will reach to the technical requirements. And then it will reach to the products and finally it will reach to the customer preference.
For task 2, improvement is done on the targeted performance. A more specific targeted performance is described in this section. Targeted performance for our product design is to produce a sanitizing solution that could help to kill 99.9% of bacteria. In achieving the targeted performance, the concentration of active chlorine is targeted in the range of 50 to 200 ppm according to the Washington State Department of Health. Research by Rutala and Weber showed that 100 ppm of chlorine in a sanitizing solution is sufficient to achieve the product performance of killing 99.9% of bacteria. Therefore, we need to design the size of electrode and inter-electrode distance to achieve the production of approximately 100 ppm of chlorine in the sanitizing solution. Preparation of solution is very easy. We only need to add a teaspoon of salt plus water in the chemical device. The key ingredient needed for our product device to function is water plus with salt and electricity to produce sodium hypochlorite plus hydrogen gas. The mechanism on how sodium hypochlorite kills microorganisms remain the same as explained in previous video. Explanation on configuration part is also similar to the previous one. The physicochemical phenomena at cathode and anode is as shown in the equation, and the Faraday's law can be used to model this reaction. The product specification is the ratio of surface area of electrodes and inter-electrode distance on the production of active chlorine. The suggested ratio for the electrode surface area, where surface area of anode per cathode is 1.33. So we set SA equals to 14.7 cm square and SC equals to 11.06 cm square. The inter-electrode distance, we set it at 1.5 cm square, which is optimal based on the literature. From here, we can calculate the surface area of each of the electrode, with the formula of surface area of cylinder 2 pi r square plus 2 pi r hash. Then we set the height of electrode as 3.3 cm, and from here calculation can be made to get the diameter of anode and cathode, which is 1.2 and 0.93 respectively. Next is the product specification for the total amount of available chlorine in the sanitizing solution for achieving the design target of killing 99.9% of bacteria. Faraday's law is utilized to derive and finally obtain the equation 5 for calculation purpose. After obtaining all the required parameters from the experimental study in literature, the values is inserted to equation 5 to calculate the concentration of active chlorine, which we get 99.98 ppm, that is approximately 200 ppm. This shows that the design sizing is able to achieve the targeted performance.
Now, let's move to Chapter 3, Configuration. The picture shows the configurations drawing using AutoCAD 3D drawing. The positions of the anode and cathode electrode is chosen at the optimal, which is 1.5 cm, that surely will generate the maximum concentration that able to disrupt the pathogen or microorganism. Here is the autographic drawing of our device. Configurations of material use. We have 4 different main material used, which is polypropylene, a polymer with good chemical resistance and electricity, titanium perfect resistance at high current density, LED light indicator for our device and inexpensive, and lithium polymer battery good at charging and discharging. Color configuration. According to Hunt, bright color better in attracting elements, but dark and neutral color are more compelling to purchase. Therefore, out of many types of color, we decided to choose black, white, yellow, and pink, since it looks elegant and cheerful.
Alright, for the economic analysis, first of all, we need to find the raw material costing. So, for our disinfect generator, we find the information about the polypropylene plastics that will be used for the disinfect generator body. And then we need the LED light indicator, the lithium polymer battery that are rechargeable. And then for the electrode, we will use the titanium coated with ruthenium oxide, and also with the iridium coated with the iridium oxide. So, the estimated weight of our product is around 700 gram, and the valuable cost for our product is around 41 ringgit and 50 cent. So, from our valuable cost, we decided to put 80% of our profit margin, and then we make a calculations for estimated of our selling price, and our selling price is around 75 ringgit 60 cent per unit. Alright, since we are a startup company, so we've decided for 2023, we've decided to sell it around 10,000 unit, and followed by increasing of CAGR 7.2% by the year of 2024 and 2025. After that, for the selling price, for the 2023, we've decided with the 75 ringgit 60 cents, and by the year, we decided to reduce it by 5% of the selling price. So, this is the data for the project cash flow that included about the variable cost, the annual advertising budget that we will use Facebook and Instagram advertisements as our medium to spread about our product, and then about the manufacturing equipment cost that will cover all the equipment that we will use to produce the disinfect generator. After that, we also cover the development cost and also the networking capital, and development duration we estimated to be completed around 1 year. After that, for the fixed cost, the rent of our company lot and also the fixed cost for the manpower. So the total fixed cost for our elements is 42,000. After we calculate about the data required for the project cash flow, we get the value of the depreciation and also the book value. In order to get the percentage of the internal rate of return, all of the previous data will included in this table, and then from the Excel calculation, we get the IRR that we got is 97%. Since the IRR that we got is greater than the bank rate, which is 7.5%, hence this project can be continued. As for the payback period, we need to generate a graph which is about the cumulative cash flow versus the year. Payback period is the year, is the point that when the graph is approaching the zero, and that moment is the payback period will start. So from our graph, the payback period shows from the graph is after 7 months. So it shows that our payback period for our product is less than 1 year, and this product can be continued.
In this section, explanation on sustainability factors considered are shortened, and more specific explanation for each of the pillars, environmental, social, and economics in our product development is explained. First, the sustainability factors considered is the environmental pillar. We reduce the packaging wastage by applying the concept of recycling. From our product, polypropylene, which is a recyclable thermoplastic polymer, will be used. Our marketing strategy is that we would provide a center for the collections of the device disinfectant generator after its operation life. In doing so, we could encourage waste minimization and achieve environmental sustainability. Second is the social pillar. Development of our product improve consumers' qualities of life as well as supporting the necessity of population in this era of COVID-19 pandemic by always keeping our personal belongings clean. The last sustainability considered is the economics pillar. We had performed thorough economic analysis to study on economic risk, product life cycle, profit gain, and payback period. Recycling applied in environmental pillar just now could also helps to lower down the production cost and increase profitability.
So our disinfectant generator product is also have sustainable development goals, and it is related to the sustainable development goals, which is a goal 3, known as a good health and well-being, and also it is related to the goal 12, which is responsible consumption and production.
Producing products that are environmentally sustainable is something that everyone wants. However, staying in the market is a big issue. So, in order to sustain our product in this market, various actions will be taken in order to maintain it. So, since our disinfect generator is suitable for this pandemic, so it is designed and projected to be easily accessible and time saving for the consumers, since the reaction time for the disinfect generator is only takes 2 minutes. And then our product will be delivered to customers in a variety of ways, including selling them in physical and also in online store. After that, good and proper marketing strategy is also our actions in order to maintain disinfect generator in the market.